How there, legends, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is the biggest ever Q&A where I answer the questions that you guys sent me on Instagram and on Discord. So hello everybody, thank you for watching today. Today's going to be the biggest ever Q&A. I asked you guys for questions on Instagram and on Discord. They're both linked below, so if you're not following them, follow them so you don't miss out on the next Q&As. But basically, I just asked you guys, ask me some questions about anything. Let's see what you guys wanted to find out. So our first question of the summer 2020 Q&A is from @PeterRichardson1. What are your top 3 celebrity dinner guests, dead or alive? Great question. I've thought about this a lot because there's a lot of people I would like to meet, dead and alive. Also, I think about the sort of chemistry between the people. I think that's a difficult thing to get right because you want people that are going to mesh and have a laugh together. So, because I'm allowed dead people, the first one is going to be the Ultimate Warrior. Now, I had that guy tattooed on my leg. He's one of my all-time heroes. He's a massive inspiration to me. He's got some really inspirational quotes, but he seems like just a crazy character that would have amazing stories. So number 1 will be Ultimate Warrior. Second up is Gene Simmons from Kiss. Again, another legend of mine. He has a plethora of motivational quotes about all sorts of crazy things, but I think Gene Simmons, it would be a party. I'm going for something that would be a party. You know, we've got the Ultimate Warrior, we've got Gene Simmons. I want to have fun at this dinner event. So, who's number 3? Number 3 would be Michael Jordan. I did toy with Dennis Rodman because I think he might be more of a partier, but Michael Jordan is obviously the greatest of all time. He's a big inspiration to me personally. So I think them 3, we'd have a lot of interesting conversations about being successful and passion and things like that. Next up is a question from @CharlotteRave. If you were on death row, what would be your final ever meal? So for those that don't know, just quick, when you're on death row, for your last ever meal, they say, what do you want? They get you anything in the world. It's difficult. I think my starter would be chicken wings. I would definitely have chicken wings to start, like a bucket of like 20 chicken wings. I think for my main, if it was the last thing I was ever going to eat, I think I would probably go for like a big mixed grill. Like a massive mixed grill with like chips, and then I'd probably have like a pot of Nando's sauce just to get that peri-peri vibe in there. But yeah, big mixed grill. And then for my dessert, I would just have like a massive like waffle with like Smarties and sauce, and just like the biggest waffle you ever seen, with like Smarties, ice cream, chocolate sauce, toffee sauce, everything in there. That'd be my pick. The next question is from @Skaget. Hopefully I pronounced that okay. Is there any flavour of Fanta I won't try? If you haven't watched it, guys, I'm reviewing every flavour of Fanta. If you like Fanta, subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to have every flavour. We've done pineapple, but I'm trying to try them all. And no, there's not a flavour I won't try. There is one which has got cream in. I'm curious to try it. I'm nervous to try it, but I will try them all eventually. Another question from Skaget. I'm not like some YouTubers where you only get 1 question. If you ask 2 good questions, you ask 3 good questions, I'm going to answer them. That's how I work. So Skygear wants to know, what are my plans now I've finished university? So I've just graduated from Sunderland with a psychology degree. For those that don't know and haven't seen the videos, why haven't you? Basically, the plan now is to look for a job for now. I'm looking for a job in, I've done retail management before. I wouldn't mind doing something in psychology or education. There's like 3 little interests there, and it's basically the first job I find which is willing to pay me half decent money. I'm going to do that for a while and see how it goes. So yeah, the plan is just to find a job. It's hard because of the pandemic, but wish me luck. If anyone's got any jobs, you know, hit your boy link up. Next question, we've got a few questions from @Hannah_Rave. This question is, who are my favourite Man United and Everton players? Now, this was a difficult question for me because I was like, I don't like them teams. But I thought about it. I sat and had a think, and It was probably one of the questions in this Q&A I thought the most about, and the Man United player will be Michael Owen. Now, as a Liverpool fan, I've got very split emotions about Michael Owen. Yes, he went to Real Madrid. Yes, he ended up going to Man United. But he gave me some great memories as a kid. Also, as an England fan, I had some great memories of Michael Owen scoring the 5-1 against Germany. He was a great player that I really enjoyed as a child. I used to have Owen on my shirt, so he was a big fan. I was a big fan of him when he played for Liverpool. So for me, it's got to be Michael Owen. Everton player, Sander Westerveld. He's a great goalkeeper for Liverpool as well. So I've kind of got out of the question by picking two people that represented Liverpool to escape the hatred a little bit. She's asked for my celeb crush, Hugh Grant or Colin Firth. She obviously wants me to pick a guy, but looking at them options, Hugh Grant, Colin Firth, the ultimate version of them is Pierce Brosnan, so there you go. Next question from Hannah Rave is chocolate flavoured poo or poo flavoured chocolate? What do you do in that situation? Do you want to eat chocolate flavoured poo? Do you want to eat poo flavoured chocolate? Who comes up with this question, number one, but also, what would you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. It has to be chocolate flavour. I don't know. See, chocolate flavoured poo is definitely more sanitary, but then poo flavoured chocolate. No, poo flavoured chocolate is more sanitary. Chocolate flavoured poo tastes nicer. I would probably go for poo flavoured chocolate just because of COVID-19, because I don't want to catch COVID, and if I'm eating people's poo, even if it tastes good, I might get COVID. Hannah's then asked, would you rather have a red or a blue child? The only child I care about is the green one. Next question is from a regular viewer, Claire Weir, who is always on the social media, messaging me, talking to me about bits and pieces, replying to my tweets and stuff. So a lot of you will know Claire from that. She's asked, what is my favourite takeaway and why? My favourite takeaway is Indian. Yeah, you might not have expected that, guys. I like hot food, I like spicy food, I especially like a vindaloo. But with Indian, the thing I love about Indian is how you got all the different bits. You know, you got your poppadoms, you got your naans, you got your rice, you got your curry. Just bits everywhere, you know, you got sheikh kebab, you got just bit of everything, you know, onion bhaji, do you know what I mean? Just chicken pakora, just fill up my table and I'll just eat. Indian, there's something for everyone for me in an Indian, and that's why Indian would be number one. Claire also asked, if you could be an extra in any film, what would it be? And that's a great question again. It would have to be something which is from a franchise I like, because obviously you guys know I like sort of my Marvel, my Disney, the Star Wars. I probably would... Oh... I just had an absolute outside shout, which would be Space Jam, because then I would get to meet Michael Jordan. That might be more special than being an extra in any other film if I get to meet Michael Jordan. No, I'm going to go Star Wars. I'd love to be like a stormtrooper. I'd probably be the biggest stormtrooper that ever was, but I'd like to be like a stormtrooper for a day. I think that would be awesome. I wouldn't mind driving like a little droid. You know what I mean? Just sat there driving a little droid around. Maybe they could make like a big droid so I could fit inside it, like... you know, they used to use like children or like little people. They used to put them in the little R2-D2 and they drive it around like that. Maybe they can make like a bigger, bulkier droid. For me, I'd be up for that. I was going to say George Lucas hit me up, but he gone. Dave Filoni, call me. Someone from Claire's family, I'm not sure who, so I just put Claire's family, asked, if you could meet a Disney character, who would it be? Now, I'm just counting Disney in this question. I don't know if that was the intention. I'm ignoring Marvel, I'm ignoring Star Wars, I'm ignoring the stuff they bought like Ice Age, and just going for pure Disney. And I think the one character that I would want to meet is Mufasa. Because Mufasa's the OG, right? Mufasa is the OG. But also, Mufasa is like inspirational. He's got the deep, you know, like Simba. You know, that's actually more like Rafiki, but allow it. I just like Mufasa's like energy. I like his vibe. I like the person he is. You know, the circle of life. I just feel like he's the sort of person you could learn from. Next up, we have Emily.Ravenhall. She asks, what are the best and worst Disney films? Well, I kind of answered that in the last question. Nice little segue. It's The Lion King. The Lion King is the best film anywhere. It's my favourite film, I think. I've got a few films which I probably would interchange in that role, but The Lion King is definitely up there all the time. So, Lion King is the best Disney film. The worst Disney film is Hocus Pocus. I've only watched it once, didn't like it. Also, not a fan of Brave. That's one that just, I don't know, Brave didn't capture the other animated Disney sort of Pixar. I think Brave isn't Pixar, I think Brave is Disney animated studios like Frozen, but Brave didn't capture my imagination, so worst one's Brave. The last film that made you cry. I cry a lot of films, I'm gonna be real with you. I cry at lots of films, lots of the time. But I don't actually remember what the last one was. It could be Patch Adams. I watched Patch Adams a few months ago. That's the last one I remember, is Patch Adams, which is one of my favourite films. The Lion King sometimes gets me. It doesn't always get me with Mufasa, but sometimes that gets me. But yeah, it's Patch Adams probably, but I can't remember. The most stupid thing ever made me cry earlier today actually. As I'm filming this, it's SummerSlam in a couple of days, and Dominic Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's son, is making his debut. Rey Mysterio's been a hero of mine since I was like tiny. I've been and met Rey Mysterio, one of my all-time heroes. And I cried at the video package of him and Dominic, from Dominic going from a kid to an adult. I don't know why, but that made me cry anyway. So that's the last thing that made me cry. But last film I think is Patch Adams. Emily said, what is your favourite song? Sing it. I don't really have a favourite song. Favourite song at the moment is probably that guy with the little egg shaker going, Salah, oh, money. That guy, the Irish guy. That's probably my favourite song at the moment. At Ben's Life 96 says, apart from the content you currently make, are there any other types you'd like to get into? Yes and no. I already make like a lot of different content. I make like a lot of different videos. I've done like reviews, eating challenges, other challenges, food reviews, vlogs. I want to do more vlogs, guys. I do want to do more vlogs. I also want to do more videos where I just sit and talk to you guys, because apparently you guys like that. Don't know why you want to listen to me, but thanks. Yeah, I'm going to do more videos where I am like just sat talking to the camera probably. Hopefully you like that. Kind of like this. But yeah, that's it, really. I would love to get some collaborations on the go. Also, Ben's Life 96 has a YouTube channel, so maybe go subscribe to him, just in case there's a collaboration coming up real soon. And the last question of this Q&A is from Zach Sykes _42. Is 42 the answer to everything? I'm not sure. He says, where do I think my channel will be in 5 years? 5 years? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to be in 5 years. I think that's, you know, the channel is quite personal to what I'm up to. Like, I haven't uploaded as much recently because I've been busy applying for jobs and all sorts of other stuff. In 5 years, what would I like? I would like to be monetized, maybe. I'd like to get some new cool sponsors. I've enjoyed the sponsors I've had so far and the gifted stuff, and I've got a really exciting video coming up in September where I actually have a book before it's released, guys. So make sure you subscribe to see that, because I have the book before it's even available, which is, for me, that's mind-blowing that someone trusts me with something like pre-release like that. But yeah, I'd like to get some more sponsors. I would like to grow a bit. I'd like to get some more of you guys watching. I'd like you guys to share the videos with your friends. That's probably the biggest thing I want you guys to do for me, if you can, is start hitting that share button a little more on your social media. If you see a video and you think a friend will like it, share it with them. That's one of the places where my sort of YouTube analytics says, come on Link, come on, get better Link. But yeah, if you guys could share stuff more, that'd be grand. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and commenting and liking, which you've just done. If you haven't liked the video, thumbs up. But yeah, the channel, I just want to sort of keep growing it. I do it mainly because I enjoy it, but don't get me wrong, the donations, the sponsors, the gifted stuff, that helps me afford to create content, but it also helps me with buying things like that light, which I needed today because the sunlight, I don't know if you can see, there's like a really annoying, I can't really make the shadow, but if I lean here, you'll see it. There's like a really annoying beam of sun. I've got t-shirts and all sorts trying to stop it from shining on my face, but we made it work for the video. But yeah, I'd like to be able to afford more equipment and subscriptions and, you know, donations, which if anyone does want to donate, you can go to streamlabs.com/linkgood, I think it is, it's in the description anyway. The donations, the sponsors, they really help me out, but I would love to get some more brand sort of deals on the go, because I really enjoy working with brands. I enjoy getting products from brands to check out and review, especially because some of the brands that have reached out to me, like Irela, which was a foot massager, that's not something I would ever buy, but they reached out to me, they sent me a foot massager and I reviewed it and I really enjoyed it. So I like the idea of doing brand deals to try some things I wouldn't normally do and to broaden my horizons. So yeah, thank you for that, Zach Sides. Go follow him on Instagram. All the comments had their Instagram handles, so you guys can go and check them out on Insta. You know, you legends can follow the other legends. And thank you. Thank you all for sending your questions in. Sorry if you didn't get your question answered. There was lots of questions. Some people did get more than one. Some people sent me more questions than I had time to answer. I do keep a note of questions I don't answer for future Q&As if we don't get many questions. I don't know when I'll do a Q&A again. If you comment below this with an actual question, I won't reply to you. I'll save it for the next Q&A. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. If you like Q&As, if you want more Q&As, do let me know down beneath in them comments. And if you got other video ideas, let me know what you want to see. What do you want to see your boy Link getting up to? Thank you for watching today. I've been Link. You, yes you, have been one of my legends. And I'll see you real soon. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. If you've enjoyed that, you can click up here and you can watch another video of mine. Or if you really love it, if you really, really love it, or even if you just like it a little bit, go down here and subscribe to the channel. It means you'll never ever miss what is coming up real soon.